Alright, we're back. I was singing the opening. I can't help it. I like it. I like it a lot. It's super good. It is so tippy top tier. Durr. I don't know what I'm doing. Okay, it's the morning. It's 12 o'clock. It's no longer morning. It was morning, but now it's not morning. Hey, what's up? Class 1 needs me to open the auditorium since they'll be practicing. Gonna say it on this and around. Yep. Alright. Let's get to it. Let's get to the field. Alright. Here's the field. Hey, it's a cat. Meow. Oh, even Celine's here. Maybe she's curious about what's going on, too. Yep. Yep. Huh. Alright, here we go. Yep. We'll go. I'll have a chance to shop. I need a grind. I'm a good kid, you're all here. Instructor, I wasn't expecting you to be... How did you even do that? Sharon? Weren't you in the dormitory when we left? Indeed I was, but I was summoned here by Lady Sarah. After seeing all you off, I came straight here. How'd I guess she'd get here ahead of us? You know, at this point I shouldn't really be surprised. Sheesh, she ain't the right friend's top man for nothing. Personally, I would have preferred not to ask her to come at all, but since she would be acting as Group A's guide, I didn't really have much of a choice. Why, thank you. Wait, why do we need a guide? So you're telling me... Oh, looks like everyone's here already. Oh, Sharon's here too. Huh? What's she doing here? Cooking, cleaning, instantaneous travel. What can't she do? Well, now we've got you all here now, and look at that, 9 a.m. right on time. Huh? What's that sound? It sounds like a rush of air. No, that's not quite it. Sounds like an airship. Are you kidding me? Look! What the heck is that? Here they come. I'm so excited. Look at this. Look at it. It's so red. That's such a good color. Like, blue is my favorite color, but that looks good. It's like a nice coat of red. And white. And mostly red. They're all flabbergasted. Oh, I didn't realize it was hitting on me. What is this even doing here? Wow, it's so cool. A Crimson airship, who does it belong to? An Imperial Army warship, maybe? Nah, not even giant guns. Not enough giant guns. Still, the shape looks familiar. Oh, now I remember. It's the White Wings of Liberl. I think so too, right? You mean like the RCL? The RCL? Oh, that's right. It's the sister ship. Now that you mention it, I do see the resemblance. The RCL. Wasn't that a high-speed cruiser from the Kingdom of the World? Indeed, it was on that very airship that Prince Oliver made his triumphant return to Heimdall. No way. They're not seriously going to land here, right? Of course they are. It's 75 arch from bow to stern. It might be a bit of a snug fit, but they should be able to touch down. Man, you gotta be kidding me. Wait a minute, how do you know how large it is? Epic. I really like this thing. Dude, airships would be so cool in real life. Man, how long until this technology? I mean, we have planes, but these things are capable of way more advanced maneuvers. This is the best! It's actually pretty close. Up close. The more I look at it, the more it seems just like the Arsail, except red. It bears the crest of Erebonia, though. So at the very least, an airship from the Empire.
Salutations, my beautiful friends! It's only been 10 days since last we met, but I couldn't keep myself away.
Heck yeah. Yeah!
Prince Oliver.
And Major Vander.
I'm glad to see you all again.
Your slack-jawed amazement says it all. It looks like this will be quite the crowd-pleaser during its grand unveiling in Heimdall.
Wait, what grand unveiling?
Oh yeah.
Man, I don't even know what's going on anymore.
Still, the prince is just here in supporting capacity today, to say nothing of myself. The real stars of the show are the airship, and this fine gentleman we have aboard.
What may you be referring to?
It's been quite some time. I see many familiar faces gathered here today, and several I've yet to have the pleasure of meeting.
Is that?
I know that voice.
Yeah, Toval too.
The Radiant Blade Master?
Father.
So that's Laura's dad? Wait, who's the one now?
Who's the what now?
And look, Tobal's with him too.
This isn't quite how I expected our grand reunion to go. That's for sure.
What are you doing up there? And what's with the hat?
Allow me to introduce you. This is Captain Victor S. Arsaid, who will be assuming command of the ship. It's weird that he's the only one that doesn't have a voice.
So that's what this is about.
I'll fill you in on the details another time.
What in the name of Adios is that?
Gawking.
Wow, what a pretty ship.
This thing's a real piece of work.
Incredible! I've heard about the specs, but the numbers don't do it justice. Looks even better live than on paper.
I would hope so.
Principal Van Dyke, you too?
Oh.
Could someone fill us in on what exactly is going on here?
Your bafflement is quite understandable.
I like his voice.
The chairman of the board proposed a change to your travel arrangements for this month's field study. He's agreed to deliver all of you to your respective destinations aboard this airship.
What?
Oh yeah.
We'll be riding in style.
Heck yeah.
He's mainly taking it on its maiden voyage to unveil the ship to the nation. We're just kind of along for the ride. You'll be headed to the capital first, but from there, it'll be a straight shot to Ruhr.
Wow. I'm not sure what to say.
Oh, this is all so sudden. I think I need to sit down.
Well, should we be off, Your Highness?
When I think about how many powerful people are in play here, you got the Radiant Blade Master, which is noted as the strongest swordsman in the Empire. A master of the Vander style. You know, a B rank bracer, which is on his way to A rank. could be, an A rank Bracer down there, and Sharon, who knows how strong she is.
Yes, that sounds marvelous. With that, let me be the first to welcome you, Class 7. Aboard the second Arcel class high-speed cruiser, the Courageous.
This is perhaps one of the coolest moments. It's just this. That ship is so cool. The music too. Yes, let's go! Whee! It's a lot funner putting it in like super double speed because it makes it really zoom, but it's a really fast ship. Pew! Pew! When I think of how you have to take a tram to get to these different locations, you realize how big this city is. Oh, I wonder who that was. It couldn't have been Blanc. No. Not even our high-speed trains can hope to match that. That may be true, but we still have our own trains. How's the investigation coming along? Well, they've been pretty blatant about trying to obstruct us, so we basically have everything we expected. The same is true on the other areas as well. Understood. Respond with pattern 13. I'll head there myself this afternoon. Yes, ma'am.
My brother told me all about it, but there's no substitute for seeing it soar through the skies. Simply beautiful.
Yeah, dog.
Yes, it really is. You're up there, aren't you, Wayne?
That's the Courageous. Oliver finally finished his airship.
It's a fine ship, isn't it? Prince Oliver seems to have gone to quite a lot of trouble having it built.
Oh yeah.
Is this the wind of change you intend to release across our stable and troubled land? Go, my son, and show me the caliber of man you can be.
Word. I'm so excited. Like, I have no reason to be, I'm sure, but man, it's epic.
Can you believe it's been almost 2 years already? And look at how far our debaucherous prince has managed to come.
Oh yeah, dog. I need to play Trails in the Sky, man. I also need to finish Trails from Zero. That might be the next adventure I take.
Partnering with LeBurl to make a second Arcel-class airship, then cruising over the capital? I suppose that's one way to stick it to you for outmaneuvering him at the trade conference.
Let him have his fun. Still, this was certainly an unexpected play on his part.
I like...
He and that band of students he likes to ship across the country have proven a never-ending source of entertainment. But now, my dear Prince Oliver, we
have reached a decisive point. The board has been prepared. Every piece in its place. Can you turn the tides in your favor? I look forward to finding out.
You better believe it. Oliver's the best. Thing's just tearing through the air.
It's currently 10:02, and we have a north-northwesterly wind blowing in at a speed of 11 Arch. We've just passed through the Schwartz-Drake Barrier's airspace into the province of Nortia.
Cool.
Current speed is 3,050 SPH. We've reached full cruising velocity.
Maintain current course and speed. Follow the Nortia main line, maintaining a distance of 200 Arch.
Aye, aye, Captain.
So this is what the bridge of a cruiser looks like. It's all kind of making my head spin. If I'm not mistaken, this ship is equipped with the Epstein's Foundation's latest information processing system. Huh, so you can actually manage to get the Reinfer Group, Zeiss Central Factory, and the Epstein Foundation to collaborate? I suppose you would be the most well-informed in matters of technology. It took the combined effort of countless supporters to make this airship from blueprint to beauty. I've caused a great many people no amount of trouble gathering the technology and the funds to build it. It's nice to know even princes have trouble with financing sometimes. Alas, it's true, I had to borrow quite a sum from a number of sources, the Emperor himself among them. But my labors bore fruit, and we were able to build an airship that met all of my ideal specifications. At a length of 75 Arch. That's almost twice the size of the original R sail. And with it supporting 20 of ZCF's high-performance engines, it can achieve a top speed of roughly 3,000 SPH. Not quite as fast as the R sail's 3,600 SPH, but the Courageous boasts high armor and interception capabilities. Good grief, she memorized the specs already. Still, the more I hear about it, the more unbelievable it sounds. Sounds like he's compensating for something. I've heard something like this was in development, but I never would have imagined you'd pack this much power into it. Also, Fee, you don't know that. Although he probably is compensating for the fact that he lost at the trade conference. What I don't understand is why my father's sitting in the captain's seat. He's not even part of the military. Unless, Father, did you actually enlist in the Imperial Army? I can understand why you might be perplexed. But this ship isn't part of any military force. Huh? So wait, it's officially regarded as the property of the Imperial family? Precisely. I intended this ship to give wings to a third faction of sorts. I'm connected to both the Imperial and Provincial armies. To that end, I can think of no finer captain than Victor Arce. Well, that at least explains some of it. I see where you're getting at, yeah. The fastest airship in the Empire captained by the Radiant Blade Master. Yeah, couldn't ask for a stronger deterrent than that. I'll say. Well, that's my hope of it, anyway. About half of the crew here were on loan from my division, the 7th Armored. The rest are civilians, representing a variety of nationalities and social classes. As for me, I'm here because I'm that good at gathering information. They also tax me as the point man for keeping in touch with the guild and its local branches. Makes sense to me? Topal's definitely a good choice. He's got tact and patience to spare. Me, on the other hand, I'm more the face-punching type. Frankly, I'm still shocked we're here. I never would imagine we'd be flying on such a marvelous ship with such a distinguished crew. You've got me curious, though. And you continue to tour the whole Empire like this? That's our plan, yes. The hope is that it might Sarge, some of the tension that's been building across the nation. And if we happen to intimidate the Imperial Liberation Front while we're at it, all the better. That makes sense considering they've got their own airship too. The intelligence division and R&P seems to be keeping them in check for now. But having a ship like this in the air will definitely put more pressure on the evil. In other words, this ship allows me to kill 3 birds with 1 stone. Genius, isn't it? And if I ever feel the urge to stretch my wings, I can take to the skies whenever the mood strikes me. Perhaps one day I'll even be able to put on a vertical soaring in the skies above Heimdall. Well, putting aside the certain idiotic flights of fancy, at this speed it should take less than an hour to reach Rower. Feel free to make yourselves at home while you're on board. Aside from restricted areas like the engine room, you have the run of the ship. Go on and poke around. Thank you very much, sir. That was Reen. Thanks? And that's how we ended up flying our destinations? Yep. Of course, since we had the captain's first, we set out exploring the Courageous, seeing what this top-of-the-line airship had to offer. Absolutely! Okay. Honestly, you could have told me about this sooner. Is the reason you've been so busy lately? I apologize for the secrecy. There are some things that I'm forbidden to speak of, even to my daughter. I'm sure you realize that. But Klaus must have known, right? How was he allowed to know that I was left in the dark? Well, we're really honored to have been invited aboard. We can rest a bit easier once we arrive in Roar, knowing we had an Imperial escort. Indeed you can. The provincial army will have little choice but to accommodate you. This ship's purpose is to act as a deterrent to both factions, as well as the Imperial Liberation Front. By doing that, we hope that the Courageous will hold the old guard at bay long enough for something new to take root. So I assume that not this ship's only purpose. Well, building an airship is an successor if you're going to use him as a deterrent. Laura's right, there must be some other purpose, yes. How very perceptive of you. I regret I wasn't able to discuss this with you properly when you were on the ground last month, but I'm proud to see how much you've grown since you were at the academy. Yep. So tell me, Reen, how's she doing? Is Laura getting along with the other students? Huh? I think she's been fitting in fine. I see, that's reassuring to hear. At times I worry growing up sword-fighting household caused her to end up less well-rounded than her peers. I hope you and the others will continue looking out for her. Of course. We're glad she's with us. I can't imagine Class 7 without her. I can't help but get the feeling that she's somehow more of you than simply... She's something more to you than simply a classmate. Whatever the truth may be, I hope you'll continue treating her as the lady she is. I'm not one to abide inappropriate behavior toward my daughter. I don't have the fanciest idea what you're talking about, but I'd like to think I know how to conduct myself towards my classmates. Good, good. That's what I wanted to hear. What are the two of you going on about with all your whispering and your furtive glances? It's nothing you need to concern yourself with. It's just a little discussion between men. You needn't worry. We'll be sure to get to your field study safely. As a student of Thor's, I expect you to give your utmost. Huh? He really does care about it. That's adorable. Hey, Machias. Yep. Prince Oliver does love his surprises. Yep. Looks like this airship is a crimson Pegasus soaring through the sky. Yep. That'd be nice if I could explore the whole ship, but I know I can't, but that's fine. Of come on. Nobody wants to see dudes sing. It's all about the ladies. Besides, if we make the outfit skimpy enough, guys will be breaking down the doors to get in. You three working out what to do for the concert? Yeah, we got the general gist of it figured out now, but let me ask you, Reem, would you prefer male or female vocals? It's a really important question, too, since it'll change the audience we draw. That's a tough decision. Well, we try both, then. You know what? That'd be perfect. Yeah, I'd really like that idea. 2 songs would be the perfect length, too. Rehearsing it'll be a bit tougher, but I think we should do it. Your ideas are all the subletty of the sledgehammer. Come on, Eustace. Hey, what's up? Hi, I'm legally allowed to sell stuff. Can I go out here? Yo, I can go to the rear deck.
Instructor Sarah? Tovo? What are you guys doing out here?
Oh, just a little bracer-to-bracer information swapping.
Cool.
That's about the long and short of it. Been a while since I saw you guys, though. Not since last month in Legram.
Yeah, always nice to see a friendly face, though.
Well, despite keeping in touch with him and setting up these arrangements, it came as a surprise to me to see him on board, too.
Clearly, it was meant to be. Honestly, I was only brought on because of my connection with Viscount Arcee.
This airship really is in a class all its own, though.
It is.
It's not every day you see a ship owned by the Imperial family and captained by the Radiant Blade Master.
This cruiser has the potential to be an important force in Erebonia going forward. Without ties to the Imperial or provincial armies, it can potentially keep both of them in check if need be.
Heck yeah.
It might not be able to do that quite as well as a strong guild presence could, but it'll still help protect a lot of people.
That's true. It still frustrates me how the guild used to be an institution, and now we're just barely keeping the lights on. At least the Crossbell branch sends its people over to help us out when we need a hand.
Wenzel's one thing, but we owe McLean so many favors, I've lost count.
Arios.
McLean? Wait, are you talking about...
Oh, yeah, I guess you would have heard of him. He's an A-rank bracer over at the Crossbell branch. A guy we used to work with named Wenzel works there now, too. Wait, maybe we should back it up a bit.
The guy we're talking about is Arios McLean, aka the Divine Blade of Wind. The name probably sounds familiar to you because he's also a practitioner of the 8 Leaves One Blade style.
Specifically the second form Gale.
Yeah, that's who I was thinking of. I never met him myself, but I heard a lot about him from my master. He mastered the school's second form. It sounds about as untouchable as anyone who holds the title of Divine Blade.
Well, he's pretty damn strong, I'll give you that. Bailed me out of more tough spots than I'd like to admit. Speaking of, you know who else is a student of the 8 Leaves School? Cassius Bright.
I believe he practices the first form Felix.
We were talking about him before, remember? He's the bracer who took command during that big incident 2 years ago. Though from what I heard, he left the way of the sword behind a while back.
Cassius Bright was here in Erebonia. Wait, 2 years ago.
It was an eventful time, to put it lightly. And yeah, we have Cassius to thank for getting us past that. But afterward, well, you know the story from there. They shuttered guild branches all across the Empire, one after the other, and your dear, sweet instructor was out of a job.
I'd be glad to give you all the grisly details, but it's a long story. We should probably save it for another time.
I got time. Let's go. I want to hear it.
But hey, the guild seems to have a good track record with folks from the 8 Leaves School. Maybe you should consider a career as a bracer. Door's always open, you know?
Me? A bracer?
It could be.
Huh. I never really thought about it before.
Hey, there's enough of us singing the bracer blues without you trying to recruit my students.
Never hurts to start them early. Seriously, though, we're always looking for more good people. If that's something you wanted to do, I wouldn't turn you down.
I'll give it some thought.
Yeah, okay, Cass, thank you, dude. Well, what does that have to do? I wonder if that has something to do with her she ended up working at the academy. Yep. Alright. Because I won't be satisfied until I check. Oh, I'm pretty sure I gotta go down here anyways. But... Yep, I thought I would. Hey, what's up? Phew, getting this shit today was a real struggle. I couldn't believe what I was hearing. I had no idea the Rhineford Company was involved with developing something on this scale. Then I found out it was a collaboration with the Epstein Foundation and ZCF? And on top of that, she's got her hands in the development of the Arcus units, too. That's way too much work for one person. How many projects does a mother have under her wing right now? I'm afraid I can't give a simple answer to that. It's nice to say the chairman only knows about a small number of the projects in development by the Rhineford Group. Lately, the directors have... I knew it. Oh? Well, hello, Master Reem. Sorry, am I interrupting something? No, that's okay. Have you finished exploring the airship? I expect it to be a while longer before we reach Brewer. Finished? I don't even think I've seen half of it yet. It's just... it's kind of overwhelming. I'm looking forward to landing in Brewer, though. It's been a while since I've seen that industrial metropolis. It's not too far from my hometown, so I'd always hear about it in passing. Oh, that's right, you're from Ymir. I guess you would then. Do you want a little refresher? I can bring you up to speed all things Ruhr. Sure, why not? Ruhr used to be a factory town, but it's grown into a hotspot for technology as the result of its steel and heavy industry. The population is around 200,000, and since the city's in the Nortia province, it's under Marquis Ragner's jurisdiction. That's right. I still find it kind of wild that Angelica is his daughter. You know, last time I visited, it felt like the whole city was man-made. Trees and grass were rare sights. It made it kind of hard to tell how large the city was. Well, the city itself is basically one giant structure divided into several levels. It's been expanded so many times that even long-time residents occasionally wind up in places they don't recognize. Why, I've lost the count of the number of times I'd have to go pick up Lady Elisa when she lost her way. That was when I was a kid. Don't say it like it still happens. Really, it was a long time ago. Something tells me we're looking at a not quite so distant past. Anyway, north of Ruhr is the Sachsen iron mine. The iron mine there makes its way to most of the Rhineford groups in some form or other. I had to slow down reading that sentence. The amount of ore they get from just that one mine is immense. The Empire would be a different place today without it. I don't doubt it. Even our textbooks mention the Sachsen mine. It's been vital to the Empire since before the Oval Revolution. In the center of Ruhr, you can't miss the Rhineford Group's corporate headquarters, which is also basically my house. Honestly, I was hoping I wouldn't have to go back anytime soon. Elisa. I guess there's no point in moping about it now. I've yet to have a field study that didn't spiral into some sort of hectic adventure, but I'm ready if you are. We'll just take it as it comes. I wish you all the best. Cool. The airship we used in the core was pretty fast, but this one's faster. In fact, it specs are pretty high across the board. Fancy stuff. Never a dull moment class 7, I guess. Even if from up there is beautiful, yet I feel like I'm weightless, soaring peacefully above the clouds. Wow, this ship is amazing! We're flying faster than a bird! Take that, bird! Now I kinda want one. I wonder if Grant's will give me my own airship and ask him real nice. Harry, fly around on a girl and don't get Don't go getting greedy. Take that, bird.
At long last, the Courageous has finally taken to the skies of Erebonia. I feel like a mother hen watching her chicks leave the nest.
I'll take your word for it.
This may sound a bit forward of me to say, but it sounds like you had some hurdles getting this project together.
It was no easy ride, I'll say that.
I doubt it would have come together without the prince's unwavering dedication and tireless work. He had to find the time to raise funds and oversee the entire project, in addition to all his official duties. And to add to that, he had to take care of all the arrangements necessary to get Viscount Arce installed as its captain.
I can't even imagine how busy your schedule must have been. Even from a student's perspective, it sounds brutal.
Well, for this ship to have any weight as a deterrent, I needed the Viscount. Thankfully, he agreed to my request. My plan is to create a neutral third power capable of acting independently of our nation's two competing factions. You can think of the Courageous as the first physical embodiment of that idea.
A third party, huh? I feel like I'm starting to understand at least part of what it is you're trying to accomplish.
The road will be a difficult one.
True, but this is only the beginning.
Indeed.
Seeing this ship soar through the clouds for the first time moves my heart. Just as when Class 7 was formally established, I look forward to seeing what the future holds for the Courageous. And for the brave men and women of your class.
Let's go!
Your Highness.
We live in interesting times.
We certainly do.
The political situation across the Empire seems to grow more ominous by the day. But, with any luck, making a real show out of this ship's launch will push back against the prevailing climate.
Well, that's the hope at least.
God, we were getting so
Either way,
close.
you'll have your whole life to split hairs about politics. For now, give your attention to your field study.
Thank you. I know you have high expectations for us, and I hope we'll be able to meet them.
Attention all crew members and passengers. We will soon be entering Ruhr airspace. Please prepare for landing, and make sure you have all personal effects with you before disembarking.
Sounds like we're almost there.
Yeah.
It's a shorter flight than I'd expected. Guess I'd better go round up the others and start getting ready.
Ruhr Airport's granted us permission to land.
Commence landing preparations, and keep the engine warm. We'll be taking off again right after our guests have disembarked.
Aye, aye, Captain. Preparing the Courageous to land.
I wonder what kind of fuel something like this takes. Including today, you got 3 days for this month's field study. Make them count, guys. I plan on it. We'll do the best we can. You guys be careful on orders, okay? Yeah, it sounds like things could get dangerous there. Don't sweat it, we'll be fine. We all have to be alright if a certain someone can keep her mouth shut. Take care and Ruhr, everyone. Will do. When we get back, we'll be jumping straight into festival prep. Hope you're ready to discover the true terror behind planning by committee. Oh, that's right. Everything that's happened so far, I almost forgot about that. We'll have the songs and outfits finalized by the time we get back, and we should have the positions all figured out too. Let's try to save at least a bit of strength. It'd be a shame to come back too tired to outdo Class 1. Oh, I think I could find the energy. That's all the more reason for us to return safe and sound. The spirited joys of youth. I'm sure both your field study and the Academy Festival will prove valuable experiences for all of you. Work hard out there, guys, but not too hard, you hear? May the goddess be with you. Take care. We will! That's also a good song. Yep. To safety on the ground, it wasted no time and take it to the skies again, ferrying the others to west to Ordis. Ruhr was a maze in every direction, but Sharon guided us to the Ridenford's corporate headquarters without missing a step. This tunnel goes on forever. I can't help but recall trying to navigate Corellia Fortress. I guess when you build with tons of iron and concrete, everything starts to look pretty similar. We're not that far from the city center now. You might want to brace yourselves. Rura has an even wider layout than the capital. Hey, that's my hometown you're talking about. But I can't deny it's true. Looks like we're finally out. Whoa! The city stands above and below? Heck yeah, dude, look at that. That looks epic. Bum, 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 bum. Well, Rura grew up around steel fabrication and heavy industry. That's how it came to be known as the Empire's industrial metropolis. You were right, it is weird. It's got a population of around 200,000 people, too. That's as big as the capital of a smaller country. I feel like the city's gotten even bigger since last time I was here. The Rhineford Corporation's headquarters is on the upper level, right? That's right, if you'd like to visit, just head up that escalator.
Allow me to welcome you to Rura, home of the Rhineford Company. I sincerely hope that your field study here will be a fulfilling one.
I'm about to show you something fun. Alright, you ready? A moving staircase, even the capital doesn't have these. Would you say they're called again? Escalators? Right, the first one was built in ice. After that, the technicians had decided to try and build a new one. They gotta show off a little. Yeah, like kids, I swear. Oh, look at that. What is that? That's an awfully strange shape for a building. Wait, that's not even a building, is it? Nice catch, Reem. That's actually a normal generator. Whoa. But it's so big. Where it has many facilities and industrial factories that the city uses an enormous amount of renewable energy. Having a large generator that sends energy where it's needed is more efficient than each factory producing its own energy. That's quite the setup. Technology has really come such a long way in such a short time. Alright, let me play! I want to do it! Whoa. I've seen the building in pictures, but it's even more commanding in person. Guess you wouldn't expect any less from the Rhineford Corporate's HQ. I couldn't believe my eyes the first time I saw it either. It's a big building, sure, though not as big as Orcus Tower and Crossbow. It's a 40-floor skyscraper, the tallest on the continent, I think. Oh, that's the tower we could see from Graelia Fortress, right? Yeah, that's where they were holding the trade conference last month. Ha, no need to be so modest, Elisa. It's your family's digs. No one's gonna mind if you talk it up a bit. I'm not trying to... Well, shall we go inside? No! I want to explore! No! You can't make me!
Master Reem, please don't cause too much trouble. Let's make our way to the Rhineford headquarters.
Right, of course. Why is she singling me out?
Master Reem?
I'm sorry. That'll give me nightmares.
Sweet dreams.
I like it. It was just like, come on, stop playing around. I like it. All right, I'm done. I like that. I laughed so hard when I discovered that the first time. It's so funny. Well, we're here. And we'll continue this. I got 15 minutes until. Yeah, we'll go in. Oh, it's a mini version of the generator. Oh, it's a tank. Oh, and an airship too. Wow. It's just as fancy on the inside. All these scale models of machines that Reinford makes. Yep. I'll tell you more about them later if you're interested. Lady Elisa. Lady Elisa! Hello, Dalton. It's good to see you again. Oh, the pleasure's all mine. It's been 6 months since you've been home. I've heard you were attending a military academy on the outskirts of the capital. It looks like you finally decided to come back and visit the old homestead. Yeah, here I am. We'll be staying for the next 3 days. I see. That's wonderful news. Keep taking good care of her, Sharon. I certainly will. Bye. Now, it's one thing to hear about it, but I know what you mean. Kind of brings home the fact that she's a Reinford. Let's just get going, okay? Allow me to show you to the chairman's office. We'll be going up to the 23rd floor. How cool is you can see the inside. Bum bum. Bum bum. Boom boom. Excuse me, Madam Chairman. I brought the ladies and gentlemen of Class 7. Bring them in. As you wish. Wow. You can tell the buck stops here. That's one heck of a view.
So it looks like the Courageous' inaugural flyover in Heimdall and Ruhr was a success. But don't release an official statement until tomorrow. Yes, that'll be fine. Yes, I'd like you to begin as soon as possible, and keep a careful eye out for any insider trading. Hello, Irina Reinford speaking. Yes, I understand. Fast-track the construction on the special train if you can. No, pay it no mind. I doubt Crossbell-related shares rising is indicative of a larger market trend. But sell them all early next month. Timing is key here.
Wow. She's like a commander issuing orders across multiple fronts.
Yeah. It's impressive to see Toa do it. Mrs. Reinford seems to have it down to a science.
She's a general on the battlefield of business.
Ah, right. We all have other matters we need to attend to, so I'll get right to the point. Here.
What?
Thank you.
Field study envelope.
I've cleared my schedule to dine with you this evening, so anything you wish to discuss can wait until then. I'll leave the rest to you, Sharon.
As you wish, Madam Chairman. When do you expect to return this evening?
I'm planning on 7. Have our guests enjoy a night cruise, if you will.
That sounds splendid. I'll make the necessary arrangements.
That's it? That's all you have to say? I don't care if you ignore me, that's nothing new, but my classmates are here and you're on our board of directors. Would it kill you to show at least a little interest?
Elisa,
Whoa, well, Lisa, it's okay. You don't need to get worked up for our sake.
Oh, I almost forgot to mention.
Huh?
If you want to return in one piece, I'd suggest you steer clear of the Provincial Army and the Railway Military Police.
Ah, but
The same goes for the Marquis's mansion, though I can't imagine what business would take you there. Use common sense, and don't try to overstep your bounds. That'll be all.
We're class 7. They're class 7, man.
Have a safe trip, Madam Chairman.
Wow, your mom's a real piece of work, Elisa.
The Army only wishes it was that efficient.
She certainly has the mettle to head up an international company like this, to say the least.
See? You see why I didn't want to come back now? You can't tell me that gave you a great impression of her.
I think you're being a little hard on her.
She was looking out for our safety, giving us that advice.
Just forget it. Getting all worked up and storming off in a huff is what she wants me to do, and I'm not going to give her the satisfaction.
Well, then, why are you still talking about it?
Okay.
We'll be back before sundown, Sharon. I'd like you to have the guest rooms and dinner preparations sorted by then. Oh, and see to our luggage, would you?
As you wish. Have a safe trip, everyone.
Bye. Alright, let's do it. You know, I'm all in favor of jumping right to our field study test, but is it really okay to dump all our luggage on Sharon? I was wondering the same thing. All our luggage together must have been quite a heft. It's Sharon. She'll be fine. Honestly, can you imagine her breaking a sweat carrying suitcases? I can't. You've got a point. She'll probably carry them all in one go. Well, looking after guests does seem to be your specialty. Exactly. Anyway, let's see what kind of things we got lined up on this trip. Alright. Alright. We have mining a minor metal. That's an alliteration. Looking for a particular rare sort of metal. For my research, I'm afraid I can't get it myself. If you're willing to help, I'm going to the Ruhr Institute of Technology. Can you hear me now? It's at the, just found with a concern your archives. I'll be waiting inside the RF store. And a monster. Rocky Croaker. On the Spina Byroad. You should have recorded, yep. Huh? Looks like she hit the sweet spot with the challenge factor. Kinda reminds me of Marcus's dad. Bah, can't really deny it. I bet she's so sure she's got us fixed. She probably thinks we won't be able to finish all these. Just you watch. Yeah, that's fair. Anyway, it's 11:30 now, so we got plenty of time before sundown. Oos! No! We're good at test. Oh, someone's fired up. I thought that was the door. I did. I legit thought that was the door. I was like, oh, look at me. It's best to do the side ones first. Hey, what's up? Welcome to Ruhr. Is it as you seem to be? Well, thank you, my time. Well, let's move on. Yep. That's quite alright. I'm sure you're a lot of writing. So this place these young men and women all their endeavors. Yep. Hey. My shoulders are still stiff. Businessmen are people too. Who said they weren't? What's up, sis? Yeah. Alright, so we got the RF store. We'll start with that one. Because welcome to the Ruhr branch of the RF store. My name is Student. It's a horrible washing machine. Washing machine? That's right, it's a machine that automatically washes your laundry for you. They're making machines for that now? Incredible, it's my first time hearing anything like that. If my family got one of these, it's yours. Welcome to our store. Oh, Lady Yu's here, what a pleasure. Let's see. Ooh, that would be good. No, I don't want to do that though. Alright, we're gonna end this episode here, and I'll see you on the next video. Adios and bye-bye!